Hey, good morning. It's John Ward, the Healthy Networker, and today I am honored that we have Sherry Bonet with us, otherwise known as also Sherry Girl on Facebook. And what she's going to teach us today is how to use Facebook Messenger to build your business, to communicate with people. And I have to tell you, I've known Sherry for 15 years, but I have learned more from her in the last 2 weeks about Facebook Messenger than I ever knew. See, one thing that Sherry has recognized very early on is that email and even texting is going to be antiquated in very short time. And Facebook is going to basically be the powerhouse or the workhorse of all business in via Facebook Messenger as one part of it. Your personal page is another part of it. And then if you have a business, a business page. So she recognized that very early on, and she has mastered it. See, Sherry runs 4 different businesses. She runs them all from her phone. So when I asked her to come on and share with us how she does that, she said, well, I only know how to do it from my phone, but I convinced her that we could also show people how to do it from her laptop, or from her computer. She very seldom uses her computer. She doesn't use email. She very seldom uses texting. She uses Messenger. So with that, I would like to introduce to you someone that I love and adore, who is just a remarkable person. She has served our country for 26 years in the military, recently retired, and has become a full-time business person online. With that, Sherry, are you there?
Hi, John. I am here. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, what an introduction. I really appreciate you. Yeah, so like John says, is we've known each other for 15 years now. And I just want to say out of the blue, and I do mean out of the blue, because it's been about 2 or 3 years since we've actually
Talk.
connected and talked, had a conversation. Well, I'd been praying for something to happen because I have really bad asthma, and to the point that I was coughing so bad I had fractured my right rib, and I had gone to the doctor, and he put me on every type of prednisone and steroids and every kind of inhaler there was, and nothing was working. Absolutely nothing was working. In fact, I was getting worse. So it just so happens that John calls me out of the blue and introduced magic happy pills to me. And at that time, I had no idea what he was doing. Like you said, we hadn't talked in quite a few years. So it's a blessing to be back in touch with John and, to be going on this journey toward, as he calls it, healthy networking, because that's what we're doing with iGalen. That's what we're doing with Emulin and the magic happy pill, as he likes to refer to it. So, so he asked me to come online and try and give you guys some training. So that's our backstory about how we got reconnected again. So as we're all going on this journey, one of the things that you definitely want to learn is how to use Messenger, especially if you're going to be, creating your Emulin Facebook content and your fan pages. You want to learn how to use the Messenger as a communicator for all of those people that are going to be coming to you and saying, I want magic happy pills. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to show you exactly what to do and how to do it. And John's going to be sharing his screen as far as the computer goes, where I absolutely hate going to the computer. Like he said, I do everything from my phone. I'm literally sitting here in my lazy boy in my house, on my iPhone, and I'm going to be showing you exactly how to set up your messenger using the Facebook Messenger, and how to operate your business through Messenger, creating team groups. So you guys ready? Let's go ahead and get started. John, back to you.
Okay, so real quick, let me just lay out the little timeline here while Sherry gets logged in. We're going to start with how to with the phone, and share. We're going to start with how to even just create a group, and we're going to give you all. She's going to teach you all the functions, and then we're going to flip over to the laptop, and we're going to show you how to do the same thing on that. And the reason that we're going to do that is because both of them, when they show up, the functions are in different locations. So as you can see here, Sherry is, she is right now, she is logging into her Facebook page. And as soon as it gets loaded up and she gets to her messenger, which she just got to, we are going to get started. So Sherry, with that, take it away.
All right, guys. So on the iPhone, when you first log in, you know, they bring you to your news feed, and you're going to see your name, your picture, and then what's on your mind. And what you want to click in order to get to your actual messenger is the third icon over. And that is this center one right here, where you see the little, the bubbles where, you know, people would chat. So right at the top, you're going to see all of your messages, okay? And they're always going to be the first message that you receive is always going to pop up to the top. So it's in chronological date, time, sequence. So as you can see, I just got a message from this Platinum World Team Extreme just now. And then the next thing is our Emulin test group. We had a message put in there 8 minutes ago. And then me and John, we created this test group here 8 minutes ago. And as you can see, it just goes down from there, from the very first message that you get, that's the most recent, on down. So if I wanted to see my whole list, I would just go ahead and I would open that up. So what we're going to do here is we are going to click on, you see where it says new group? I'm going to click new group. Okay. And then it'll pop up, you know, the people that I talk to most. But what you want to do is you want to start typing in the name of whoever it is that you want to add to this group. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type in John. Okay. And all I did was just click his name whenever his profile popped up. I'm going to just go ahead and type in my other profile, because on my business profile, I'm Sherry Girl. On my family profile, I'm Sherry. So I put her in there. Okay. And you always have to have 3 people in order to create a group. Okay. Otherwise, it's just a personal message between you and 2 people. Okay, so John, am I friends with your other profile? Let's see.
No, but go ahead. You can also put in Sherry Girl. So just type in.
Let me see if I can do myself here.
There
okay, I did. Okay, so as long as you have 3 people, you can create a group. So let me just go ahead and click the message again. So now you see where it says write message. So then I can come in here and I can say hello. And then I click the done button and it pops up and I'm talking to these 3 people. So John, you can reply back hello.
Okay. Yeah, I got to go out of this. Yes.
Oh, okay, don't worry about it. But anyway, so this is how you create a new group. And it just dawned on me that what it did, John, is it sent me to mobile Facebook. And this is not how I create a group in the Facebook Messenger app.
Okay.
Okay, so I just want to make sure people understand that I am on my phone and I went to the facebook.com from my phone into a browser. Okay, so there's a difference. When you type Facebook into a browser, it's going to operate differently than if you download the Facebook Messenger app. And that's going to be at your app store, depending on which smartphone you use. If it's iPhone, then it's just the app store. If it's Android, I believe it's Google Play. And you would just type in Facebook Messenger to download that app. Now, that's what I use every day. So what I'm doing here is actually from logging in. Do you see at the very top where it says M-Facebook? So they put the M in front of the Facebook to show that I am on a mobile, but this is not the app. Okay?
Correct.
Just want to clarify that. This is not the app. But if I wanted to, I could just click the little smiley face. And, this will go over here. I've got so many of the smiley faces open. But you can add your little smiley faces as long as you download, that particular smiley face by clicking this little L here. Let me see. Yeah, see, it's not, because I'm always on the app, and this is the mobile. Let's see if it'll go all the way over.
Just pick one, I think.
Well, I was looking to see where I could show them how to download this, because these are already downloaded.
Gotcha.
You actually have to download it before you will see any of this. So if you was just to create a group, you're not going to see all of these. These are things that I've personally downloaded. Okay, but that's how you would send a little smiley. If I wanted to add a photo, then I could just choose to either take a photo, or I could go to my photo library on my phone and choose a photo from there to put into the chat as well. So then all I did was just click add photo, and then it brought up on my phone. Do you see where it's bringing that up on my phone, John?
I see. The only thing I see is your act where you logged in on the mobile. I don't see the app.
Okay, so it's not the app. So what I did is it's part of my phone. So I'll show you what I see here just by clicking add photo. I go to my photo library.
You may have to refresh.
And let me just click that right there. And I'm going to add this to
there you go. I can see
the chat.
Yeah.
Did it add? I still see it.
No, I see it.
Okay.
So you have to refresh to let it finally.
Well, what I had to do is you couldn't see where it was telling me to go to my photos.
Right.
So all I did was just take a picture of where it was telling me to go to my photos.
Correct.
So this is a little bit awkward for me because this is not the app. I don't know. How can we share the app, John? Is that a possibility?
I don't know if we can, but what we can do is when we post this, we'll kind of clarify in a document that says the app functions differently than what the coming in through the mobile.
Yeah, because it's totally different.
Yeah,
it's a totally different view.
Yeah, and I think what Sherry's saying is what we want you to take from this, even though the app is different, is that it takes 3 people.
Yep.
To create a group.
That's correct.
And that those 3 people now can talk with each other, and in business, so in network marketing, we've always used 3-way calling. Well, this is the new version, if you will, of 3-way calling, wouldn't you?
Exactly.
Okay. So
that's right.
Now why don't you show them how you rename this?
That's what I was looking to see if I could. Okay. Mark unread. Do you see this? Delete selected, archive.
You're always going to have to refresh, but then it will.
Okay, let me click that.
Okay. So every time you put like a picture or something or do something different, you have to refresh.
Okay. Okay, do you see this little arrow up in the right hand? Whoops, where did it go?
You just clicked on it.
Okay, you see the little arrow inside of the box in the upper right hand corner?
I do.
If you click on that, if you're on the phone, it's going to say choose an action. Mark unread. You can delete it. You can delete selected. You can archive. You don't want to report spam or abuse, but you can do that. Or you can add friend to the conversation, or you can leave the conversation. Those are the options that I see on here. So let me just go ahead and take a picture of this so I can show you what it is I see. Where did it go? I'm not reporting anybody.
No.
All right, let's go back down here where it says write message. Yeah. I'm going to click on the little camera.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to my photo library, and I'm going to click on the picture that I just took a picture of so that you can see what it is I see from my phone. Now, you see.
That is from the app, correct?
No, I am not on the app.
Okay.
I am on the mobile.
Gotcha.
unless there's a way to show you the app, I don't know that I'm going to, I don't know why. Don't report spam or abuse on a conversation I create. I'll show you how to add a friend to the conversation or leave the conversation.
Yeah.
So when you click on that arrow in the upper right-hand corner, on your phone, you're going to see these options. And you can add a friend to the conversation, or you can leave the conversation. Those are the two most used features would be add a friend to the conversation. Yeah, this is not what I use. And so I'm learning as I go from this mobile. See where it says sent from mobile?
Yep.
Yeah, so this is totally different than the app. I wish there was a way for me to show you. Let me see if I can.
I think the people that have the app, once they see what we're actually doing, they can figure out how the app, and what she's talking about is the actual Messenger app, whether it's an Android or a iPhone. Both of us have iPhones. You're downloading the Messenger. Facebook separated Facebook and Messenger into two different platforms, and so now you have to download Facebook, and you also have to download Messenger.
Yep. You have two different apps that you have to download.
Correct.
And the one that we're using right now, is one we wanted to be using right now, is the Facebook Messenger. So
app.
For the app. So what I'm going to do, I just took a picture. I went to my app and I took a picture of what it looks like on the inside of the app when I want to go and rename. And I'm going to send you this here in the mobile. So I'm operating off of two things right here.
Yeah, but you are the queen of Messenger. so that is the picture right there. What is from the app, which she is very familiar with. And there, if looking at that, there under notifications where it says on, you can actually turn the notifications off.
That's correct.
So you are muting yourself from the conversation. You're not leaving the group. You're just muting. You can mute for an hour. You can mute until you decide when you want to come back into the conversation. Is that
exactly?
All right, perfect.
Okay, so what I did to get to this is I just clicked on the names. I clicked on the very top where it says group because we haven't named it yet, and it brought me up these options. Okay.
Yeah.
So now let me go back to the app and see if I can get you another picture. So I'm going to click on John and Sherry. Okay, now at the very top, do you see where it says edit next to group? Or did I take?
You're going to have to take another picture and do that.
Okay, but do you see it on the picture that I just gave you? Do you see edit off to the right-hand side of group or no?
No, we don't.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and take that picture, come back over here to Zoom.
And while she's doing that, I want you to know that Sherry takes her phone and takes pictures of everything. No, and I don't mean that. I mean that in a very good way, is that if she has something that she either copies and pastes or she takes a picture of it. And I'll just use the business that we're in. When she receives some money for payment for this group thing we're doing, she actually takes a picture of it. So she creates the energy within the group to say, hey, look, this is working. So she uses a lot of it for reinforcement and for communication reinforcement. She has all kinds of messengers. She has a prospect messenger. She has a team group messengers. She has just three-way call messengers where it's just three of us where we're trying to just get some questions answered. So she uses this messenger every single day. She manages it so she's learned how to make it not overwhelming.
Exactly.
She uses it to her ability and to make it work for her business. That is the mindset.
All right, so let me come back over here. I just took a couple more pictures. Now, do you see the picture that we're looking at where it says at the bottom, change name, change group photo?
Yeah.
What I did to click that was I clicked on where it says edit over to the right-hand side of group.
Yeah.
Okay, so I clicked to edit.
Yeah.
Up popped this change name, change group or photo, and cancel. That's what I did to get the change name. So then what I did is I clicked on change name. Okay.
Okay.
Let me go grab another picture.
See, she's remarkable. She's doing all this, taking pictures, and in this training, she's demonstrating the mastering of Messenger and the importance of that.
So you see where I just changed it, and you probably see at the top here, let's just scroll up. Let's see, refresh.
Yeah.
It shouldn't say our name. Now it says Zoom, Facebook, Messenger training.
Yep. 3 people.
So now when people come to their Messenger, they will be able to come right to our chat by the name that I just created.
Mm-hmm.
So all I did, once again, is I clicked the edit button off to the side of group.
Yeah.
Up pop, change name or change group photo.
Yeah.
And then I typed in where you see Zoom, Facebook, Messenger. I just typed that name in there and I hit enter and there's the name.
That's awesome.
And I would do the same exact thing for changing the group photo.
Yeah.
Go find a group photo from your phone, from your photos in your phone.
Yeah. And
then you would just go ahead, instead of seeing my 2 heads and John's head here. I am a Gemini. I am a Gemini, so that's perfect. Then we would see the picture that we wanted to see for whatever we're creating.
Exactly. That's awesome. So let me ask you this, Sherry. Now, we've shown them how to use this on phone, and we're going to switch to show them how to create one on your laptop. And I think we'll just go to that in just a second and do that before we even go any farther. But when you create these, do you let the people know that you're going to put them in a group?
Absolutely.
Okay. And what's the importance of that?
Yes, it's very important.
And why is that?
Because you don't want to just find yourself. I mean, how would you feel if you just found yourself in a group and you didn't know anything about it? The first thing you're going to do is leave conversation.
Right. Exactly. So
you always want to.
So what she's saying is that you respect the people, have enough integrity, and realize that you're using this as a business function, and just as in any business, or whether you wherever you go, you ask, and may I put you in a group. The other thing is, don't you tell them that, especially in the prospect group, that it will be a very busy group?
Yes, and that the first thing that they're probably going to want to do is turn their notifications off.
Yes.
Because otherwise they're going to be getting dinged all the time if they have their notifications turned on for the Messenger.
So right here on this photo she's got up, where the little bell is, it's right now the notifications are on. And what you simply do is click on that. And why don't you do that and take a picture of it? So if you would.
I sure will. Okay. So let me just take a picture of that and come back over here. There we are. Zoom. Right message. Come on.
And then you may have to refresh.
Okay. And click that. And send. Do you see it, or do I need to refresh?
There. Okay. So right there where she just showed is message notifications, and it's green right now, which means that it's on. Okay. Yeah. And all you do is you tap it or slide it over and you turned it off.
Yep.
And
you can do the same thing for mentions too, because if somebody starts typing your name in the chat now, it's almost like a tag on Facebook. You'll get a notification that somebody mentioned you in a chat. And if you don't want that turned on and you don't want to be, notified of that, then you can just slide that over as well. But I mean, most people, if I'm being mentioned in a chat, I want to know about it. So I leave mine on.
Yeah. Okay. And then why don't you slide over the message notifications and then take a picture. It should show the options, should it not?
Yep, it should. Okay, so let me just, and then it just right there, and cancel, and come back over here, and paste, phone, photo library, all photos, select a picture, done. And this, I do this step for everything, and then send. There we go.
All right, there it is. So once you slide, see, you can see the message notifications now is not green. And here are your options. You click for 15 minutes, for 1 hour, for 8 hours, for 24, or until I turn it back on. So I kind of use, depending on what I got going on personally, I a lot of times use the until I turn it back on. But I may say, okay, I'm going to take a break for an hour, and I know it's going to be an hour. I just hit the hour. And
Yep.
or if I have a doctor's appointment, I'm going to be out of the house, or if I'm like this training we're doing right now, I turned all my notifications off so it's not popping up for the training. So, and then let's show them real quick.
I'm going to something real quick.
Okay.
I am going to show you inside of the messenger how to create a group. I just took a picture of it. Okay, so as I'm in the messages, you got these messages, active, groups, and calls. Right at the top, you see those 4 areas.
Yeah.
Okay, and messages is where you see all of your messages in a list. Okay, so that's everything. And you was to click on groups. Now you see the next picture. You see my groups that I've created already,
Yeah.
all in one list. And if I wanted to create a new group, then I just click the create.
Correct. And
Yeah.
again, we want to reemphasize what we're showing you here is from the app.
Yes.
Okay. And it's not from the mobile that you would that she's logged into. This
Right.
is actually from the app on your phone. So, and that's important to continually, we'll keep stressing that. But
so then that looks familiar. I mean, but this is from the app. So after I clicked create, now it pops up all the people that I talk to on a regular basis. And I would just start typing the names in of the people. Now remember, they have to be on your friend list.
yes,
If they're not on your friend list, this is not going to work.
correct.
So you just start typing in the names of the people that you want to go into this new group chat from whatever list. And as long as you have 3 people, then you can create that new group.
Okay, perfect. And then let's just go to the prospect group real fast, and then
All right.
we'll switch over to the laptop. Okay.
Okay, so let's go back and let's go to the prospect Immune Tester group.
Yes, that's it.
Yay, everybody. Yay, good morning, everybody. Starting my happy pills today. I read that info about all the new products, and I am totally excited. I just took a picture of that.
Okay.
I'm coming back over to Zoom.
Okay.
I'm clicking on the camera, going to the photo library, clicking on all photos, grabbing that photo, clicking done, and it should pop up here in a second. Send. There we go. There's our tester group.
Okay, so now what I want you to look here, I want you to, how many people are in your tester group?
There's about 40.
Okay, so you have, when we said you have to tell people, there it is, 40, there's 40 some in that group. Okay.
I just got a notification and I tried to get out of it and it just.
That's okay, that's okay.
Now I'm back in this mess. Let me see here.
That's okay. Just turn it on your, just click on your tester group. I was
looking for it.
It's right there.
There it is.
Yeah. Okay. So, so what she does in this tester group is what's really interesting. She has 40 some people. These are people that are saying, yes, I'm interested in what you have. I need more information. Sherry uses Messenger to give them more information, and she keeps them engaged. And go back to the one where it shows all the, the icons, and if you will.
Well, I'm trying to get this person off of, hold on just a second.
That's okay.
Where did it go? There it is. Okay, what is it you're wanting me to show?
So right now she is looking. Look, here is some of the stuff the one that shows like this. So she makes her messenger fun. Yeah, don't show that one.
What?
What I sent you this morning.
Oh, this is exciting. Okay.
Yeah, the one I sent. Yeah, there, right there. Okay, so she uses these icons. Well, she took it away. Anyway,
I'm sorry. What was I doing? Where am I going? Right there?
right now, well, okay, right there. This is no, not that one. That's me. Get rid of me with what I sent you this morning.
What are you? I see good morning.
Okay, perfect. Leave it right there. Okay, so she makes it fun. Like, so when she opens up to her messenger, she said good morning to everybody with a little icon. And Sherry just makes her messenger group fun, but she also lets them know that it's busy. She always lets them know that this is going to be a busy chat, but you're going to learn and gain all the information that you need. So this is one of the things she's doing. She shares every time someone took advantage of it, she posts the picture of it. And it just says it creates the excitement in your business. When someone joins her business, she'll say, okay, John Ward just joined my business, maybe takes a picture of it that I showed that I joined, and it creates the excitement for the other 40-some prospects, and she gets engagement from them, and they get involved in the conversation. Would that be a fair assessment?
Yes, absolutely. Current mood. So then I gave them my testimony.
Yeah.
And said, you guys feel free to use.
Yeah. So what we're saying here this is not about anything specific in the messenger. For prospect messenger, she keeps adding people to it constantly. Every time there's a new prospect, and what she said, they have to be friends with you on your Facebook.
Yep.
And she continually adds them. I would say in the next 2 months, there'll be over 100 people in that messenger. Would that be fair?
Yeah, and when it gets to about 75 people, the only thing that gets frustrating is you can't see who sees the messages anymore, because after you get about 75 people, then you're not going to be able to see their heads. And I love to be able to see the heads pop up.
Gotcha. So then it would be fair to say that when you can go back through, and for people that aren't active in the conversation, you could eliminate them from the conversation.
Yes, you can remove them from the conversation.
Cool.
So like right now, and this is on the mobile, see where it says seen by?
Yeah.
And it tells you RJ, and well, on the app, and this is why I love the app, it's a lot more interactive. And here we go. Send. I see heads. I see all their heads pop up when they read it.
Yeah.
So I see how active everybody is in here.
Nice.
So you see all of these little icons at the bottom.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Like under the little icon you have with the blue.
Right. So let me show you how to do that real quick.
4, 5, 6, 7. There's 9 people that just saw that and read it.
Right. So if you see the one that has the camera at the very bottom,
yeah,
next to the plus sign.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to send a picture,
yeah,
and that's where you would or excuse me, the camera is whenever you want to take a picture,
right,
a new picture.
Yeah.
And then the picture one, if you click on the next one, that's whenever it pops up it pops up the pictures from your photo album,
right,
and you can find, and put a picture in there from your photo album.
Right. And then the next one's really cool.
That's the one I use all the time.
It's the microphone, and you simply click on it and hold it. You can send a voice message to everyone, and they can hear you, and it just saves the message. I think it's got to be under less than a minute message. Am I not correct?
Yeah, hold on just a second. I'm recording your voice right now.
So
all right, so let's go back over here and see if it took. So let's go back. Okay, so you see where it has the arrow?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so let me just press that real quick. Is it playing?
I can't hear it, but it's on. It must have been playing because there was pause. So
I heard it. Did you hear that?
I couldn't hear. It's not transferring through the Zoom, but that's
Oh,
okay.
okay. Got you.
Okay. And then some of the other features that you can actually do go back up to that picture that shows the top right there. Go back right
Right
there.
here?
Yeah. Stay right there.
Okay.
See the phone at the top next to Emulin Tester Group?
Yep.
You can literally call someone through Facebook Messenger.
Yep. I do it all the time.
And then the other thing, see the little camera? You can actually click on that, and you can do a video conferencing with that person or that group.
I will tell you that with the group, it's not high quality. It's not.
No, but
it's usually one-on-one.
One-on-one, it's excellent. And then also some other things, we're not going to get into that. You can literally send money to other people.
Yes, you can. Yes, hold on just a second. Let me get back to that. I love that feature.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally just putting your bank information in there, and you could, for free, there's no charges, you just transfer money via Facebook. Like I could send, if Sherry said, okay, your bill for this is $75, I can go to the money thing and send her the $75. It goes directly to her bank. Is that correct?
Yes, it goes straight to your bank. I just can't seem to find it on it might be on the regular app, not the Messenger app.
Oh,
let's see.
No, it's on the Messenger app.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, here, I'm going to show you where it's at now. Yeah. Okay, do you see, let me see if I can see it on this picture.
Isn't it the A?
Okay, hold on just a second. All right, I don't see it on this picture here, so let me go take a picture of it real quick. Okay, so now I'm going to show you, I'm right back to my messages. Yeah. So I see everything in a list, and then I'm going to click on this little thing in the upper left-hand corner, and let's see if it's going to let me. There we go, it's payments. All right, so here we go. Take a picture of that, click on payments. And there it is right there. Cool. All right, so let me go back to Zoom and take a picture, photo library. All right, here we go. All photos. Okay, so I'm going to show you what it looks like, what you're going to do from the Messenger. Okay, so this is the first screen that I'm at where I click on it. Okay, so you see I've clicked on messages and I have my messages in a list. Now you see, what the heck? Okay, you see my head up in the upper left-hand corner and it has that one next to it?
The one, let me see. Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's what I clicked. Okay, I clicked on that to get to this next screen. Let me go back to my photo library. And right here, done. I love Messenger. Okay, so it brings you up to this menu. Okay, you see where it says payments?
Yeah.
Okay,
but
so
I'm looking on mine. I don't see, when I click on you.
You don't click, you should see you if you downloaded Messenger.
Oh, me. Okay.
It's going to be a picture of you next to the search bar.
Gotcha.
So when you click on you next to the search bar, you should see this with your picture.
Yeah, I see it now.
Now, where you see payments, click on that.
Yeah.
Go to photo library, go to all photos, select, done, and send. This is the easiest thing in the world to do. I love this.
Yeah.
So then you just add your payment information, and you can see I've already used it.
Yep. Yeah,
and that's
all you do is add your debit card number to it, and then that's how it links to your bank account. And then you send it, and within, it immediately transfers to your bank.
I mean, immediately I had the message saying that it was in my bank account.
Yep.
Immediately.
Yeah.
And you see where it says encrypted and private, so you know that whatever you're doing in this area, it's not going to get intercepted.
Correct. Yeah,
so this is a really good way to send money.
Yep, it is awesome. And one thing that I think you have to realize, and what I said earlier, we all are recognizing that Facebook is going to own everything. And what I mean by that, They're gonna antiquate email. They're gonna antiquate texting. They're gonna antiquate that. What's coming is like the Zoom that we're doing this training on. They're gonna they will antiquate that, and it will all be in Facebook and Facebook Messenger. And
Yep.
and to send money, they're antiquating checks, the use of your debit card, because you
Yep.
can just transfer money, and everything they do is for free.
Yep. Yep. It's
That's
gonna be the way of the world.
it's the way of the world.
Let me
Free.
show you one more thing, and then we'll go over to the laptop. Okay,
Okay.
so what I'm going to do now at the very bottom, let's see if you guys can see it. Let me go to Zoom. Let me see if you can see it on any of these pictures that I've given you. Okay, scroll up to where, okay, you see where I see my messages right here, and it says home, people, games, and business at the very bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's kind of like your second. That's kind of like your second menu. So you got your first menu at the top. So if I click on messages, it's going to give me all of my messages in a row. If I click on groups, it's going to give me all of my groups, and that's where I create a group. Now, what I want to do is I want to click on people. So when I click on people, let me go back over to Messenger, click on people. This is what you're going to see when you click on people.
And
This is good.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. Where are you seating that menu for people? I'm looking for it.
At the very bottom
Mm-hmm.
of the iPhone. At the very bottom. It's on that picture that I just posted.
Yeah,
It's let me see here.
I'm trying to find it. When I pull it up, I see my microphone. Do I hit plus? Oh, there it is. I have to hit plus. I got it.
Oh, you don't? It doesn't automatically pop up?
No,
you don't see home and then people?
No, I do now. There's a little plus sign on mine next to the camera and to the microphone area on mine. And
Okay.
Then I hit plus, and it pulls up games and payments, request a ride.
Okay, cool. See, games and business, I've never used them. Gosh, I don't have time.
Right.
I use the people and the home. Okay, so when I clicked on people, this is the view that I see on people. And a lot of people don't know this, but this is where you're going to be able to find the messages from people that are not on your friend list. This is where your other folder is. You see where it says message request 141?
Yeah.
141 people have sent me messages that are not on my friend list.
Right.
And this is where you would go to get to your other messages box.
Yeah.
Now let me show you one more thing. All right. So right next to that, right above that, you see where it says active, all and active. If I click on the active button, okay, do I really want to do this? All right, I just clicked on active. And let's go back over here. Now I have went active to all 5,000 people on my friend list for just a minute. So I can show you what it looks like.
That's amazing.
All right, so it says active, and all these people that are active right now. So 509 of my 5,000 are active on Facebook right now. Now, they all see me active because I'm on the green. If I wanted to go inactive, I would just click that button and I would be inactive and they wouldn't see me online anymore.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to do that right now. And then I'm going to click on that home button. So anytime you want to get back to your messages, you just click on that home button from wherever you're at in the app, and it'll bring you back to your messages.
Yeah. And one of the things, look, we're sharing a lot of information with you. We're sharing a lot of information with you.
But it's being recorded.
And it's being recorded. And what you're going to just need to do is get your phone, because the Android may be just a little bit different, and we don't know that. But all you need to do is get in there and just play with it, because that's how we've all learned, and that's how I learn with from Sherry is that you just get in there and play with it, and the more you learn, and then if you got questions, you can just message either one of us. Okay.
Oh, oh my gosh, my guys are probably freaking out because I've been putting all of these pictures in the tester chat. I thought we were in the other chat. Let me just talk to them real quick.
Yeah,
Hold on.
all right, you go. I'm going to switch to laptop.
Guys, I'm so sorry. We're doing a Zoom training on Facebook Messenger. I thought that we were in another chat. I didn't mean to post all of these pictures in here, but you're going to be able to see the training that I'm doing for Messenger.
So she just did that in voice, so you can hear her giggle. And so why don't you unshare for a minute, okay?
All right, let me do that.
All right. So one of the things that Sherry does that I love about her is she keeps it fun, she keeps it exciting, and she keeps it just alive. And she treats it like a breathing organism. But she treats it to get the most benefit with fun for her businesses. That's pretty amazing. And Sherry, thank you so much for sharing that. But now I'm going to switch to my screen, and she's going to be able to see my screen. Let me get to my home. And you should all be able to see that. Oops.
Pinch up for bigger view. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, I see a baby.
Yeah, that's my family page. That's a friend of my daughter's. So I'm going to switch to my business page, and right here we're going to just teach you how the laptop is just a teeny bit different.
Boy, howdy.
Yeah, and one thing that with Sherry is you have to beg her to walk into the room where her computer is.
Yes, you do.
Because she uses her phone, and she says the chair hurts my butt.
It does. Hey man, when you get to be my age, you don't want to be sitting in no hard chair. You want my lazy boy.
Oh, and you're just a puppy in the world. So here I got.
Yeah, but this puppy has been around the world and back.
Yeah, and there's for good reason. So anyway, right here next. So can you see my page now?
Yeah, I sure can.
Okay, so here's your home. Here's your people. This is where your friend requests are. This little lightning bolt is your messenger. So you click on that and it gives you a drop down of all your messages that you got going on. And again, it's the same thing. It's time stamped. Okay. Yep. So as you can see, tester group popped up to the top because Sherry just inundated them with like 1,000 pictures. But,
poor guys. Going, what the heck?
Here is the voice message that she just sent, because she sent all these photos in our training. So what we're going to do here real quick, we are going to build so we're going to click on new message over here at the right at the top.
And there's two places you can do that too.
Okay, so where's the second place?
Go over to the left-hand side.
And click on the Facebook. Oh, Messenger.
Yeah, so it brings you up. You got everything in a little list right there. I always tell my people, when you first log into Messenger, if you don't want to get lost, click the little lowercase f in the upper left-hand corner next to the search Facebook.
Right up here.
Yep, and it will bring you up your menu, and you can work from your menu in your groups, your news feed, your profile, and your messenger.
Yeah, the one thing you can't do that from is your personal page.
Actually, you can go back to the F.
Oh yeah, you can go back, click on
the only thing that you can't is your friend list. So if you see John Ward at the top,
yeah,
you can click on that and go straight to your page. The only thing I don't see is the friend list. So that would be the only thing that you couldn't work from the menu, is if you have friend requests, they're going to pop up on the right-hand side off to the side of your home. Yeah. Everything else you can work from this menu.
Yeah, so let me do that. Click on the messenger. and it's going to open up a full screen when you do that.
Yep. And then you got all your messages right there on the left.
Yep.
Yep. And then if you want to create a new one, you just click on that little
right. We're going to
pencil
right here.
Yep.
So we're going to
Right
create.
there.
We're going to create another new group. I am, and I'm going to right up here now. Next.
Now you got more room.
Now I got more room next to the pencil to the right of it. I'm going to type in Sherry. And all I had to do was SHER, and there's Bonet, Sherry Girl, and then I'm going to put her other one, because you remember you have to have 3, and there's it down there at the bottom, and then I'm going to put myself in, so that creates the
third person.
Third person. There it is, and now I have 3 people in my group, and so now I want to rename that group. And I'm going to go.
Is that on the right-hand side?
I think it's on the left. The little settings. We're going to, let's see. We went to, oh, no, we have to send a message.
Oh, you have to send a message first, and then it pops up on the right-hand side.
Yeah. So let me do that. Oops. I think my control thing, let me put that to the top. So I'm going to go down here and say, hi, Sherry. And then it comes up.
There we go.
There we go. So see, now there's the 3 people in this group. I'm going to go over here to this. Now, right over here, there's our 3, see our 3 heads. This is on the far right.
Yep.
And then there's that little, right there is that little gear. You click on that. And it's first thing up is rename.
Yep.
And we're going to do Zoom. Oops. Zoom training. And I'll just say 04/11/17. Okay. Change it. And now that is the name of our group. And you can see over here, it changed it all the way on the left. So Zoom training on 4/11/17. And then what she was saying here, you can search. From here, you can search the conversation. So let's say the feed on it has been like, a week and a half. You can literally search the conversation, and you're searching for, like, you can search by, you knew that, let's say that Tom Jones had made a comment, but you'd like to find it. You can type in Tom Jones, or
type in Zoom.
Or you can type in Zoom. Okay. So
because we know that's in there.
Yep. And then you click, we don't have it. We don't have enough in here. We only got 2 little things in this. We'd have to go to, let's go to
Emulant tester group. Go to the tester group.
We'll go to the tester group. So then over here on search, we can put in, let's put in Derek. Okay. So there are the 5 results that Derek, his name was associated with, and so you can
search the conversation.
You can search the conversation. Okay. So actually, and then the other thing, there's your notification. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. And
don't be changing the colors in my chat. I'll get mad.
No, I'm not going to change anything.
Oh, I'm just telling the people on the chat, don't change colors in my chats.
No. So message notifications is on. You can click it off for 30 minutes, for an hour.
So this is the same thing.
It's the same thing. It looks a little different on your desktop or on your laptop than what it does on the app. And then there's the mentions that Sherry was talking about and the reactions. So, and then you can add people to the group from right here. And if I wanted to add some of my friends into her prospect group, I could do that by click, click, click. And they automatically, like here, I want to add Jay Lawrence. Boom, his name's right there.
And then you got to click done.
And then I got to click done. I'm not going to add him to the group, so I'm not going to click done. And so it works the same way. And really, that is it on that. There again, there is, your phone. You can call a particular person. You can do video. I have my mentor. Him and I use this function every single day. And when it's one-on-one, and what Sherry was saying, Zoom works a lot better for a bigger group than what this does. I think that they will, in the next probably 10 weeks, you will see that that will be improved. That's the one thing about Facebook. The improvements happen constantly.
Yes, I'm constantly relearning it.
Yeah. And that Facebook is not going to send you a message that says, oh, we changed this. Okay? You could probably go and research it and find it, but the easiest way is you look at it and you go, oh my God, they changed that or they dropped this, and you just got to play with it.
Yep.
Isn't that really what you do, Sherry?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, every time I get every time, they change something in the app, I will get a notification in the App Store. I just see a 1 or a 2, and that tells me
that you
on the app that there's updates that need to be downloaded.
Right.
And so when I click on what is it that is being updated, it's usually bug fixes and enhancements. They don't really go into a lot of detail. So you just have to download the updates in order to find out what the heck it is they changed.
Right. And that's specifically to the phone app. You don't
Yeah.
get those updates. You have to do a computer or you have to do an update typically on your you have to find out where your updates are on your laptop or your desktop. But
Yep.
So you don't get those. So everything that when Sherry talks, she's specifically talking about her phone.
Yeah, the Messenger app.
Yeah, yeah. So so here are and go ahead, Sherry, in this tester group that or the Zoom training group.
Mm-hmm.
Do me a favor and just send a little message, and I want to show them how it pops up.
Okay, let me get back to my Messenger.
Yeah.
Poor guys, they're going, what is going on?
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Yeah. So typically, when you're not in the, I see she uses these icons all the time.
Oh, and let me show you that real quick. Now I can do it from here. Okay, so let me just show you that real quick. I'm going to click that plus sign. Yeah. All right, so this is how you do the little stickers.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to take a picture of that.
Wait a minute. I have to unshare and you have to start sharing.
Oh, okay.
No, are you just going to put it on this training?
I was just going to put it on the, how do I do that? Let me see here.
You just have to post the picture into the Zoom training 4117.
Where do I?
I think I have to stop my share so you can share.
Oh, okay. Don't stop your share. We can go back to it. Continue your share.
So anyway, so if I'm in my home right here, now Sherry, go ahead and just put something in that Zoom. So now I'm not in Messenger. I'm just on my home. Go ahead and send a little message. You see this one right up here? So she sent a message, and then that could be 4 or 5 depending on how many chat rooms you got going. So you click on that. It wasn't her. It was actually my One Team One Dream group. Somebody put a message in there. And so maybe that's where you actually put your message.
That's where I put the message.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anytime, so she put a message in. Oh, she just used a thumbs up. So anyway, so when that lights up on your laptop or on your desktop, that means that somebody just contributed to one of your messengers.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
You don't know which one until you click on it, but she said, it will always be, because it's time stamped at the top.
Let me show you something at the bottom. Can you move that little picture right there at the, I see me, I guess it's black at the very bottom.
This?
Is there a way to move that?
That?
No, on the right-hand side, it's the very bottom. I see a picture. It's us. It's me. It's my silhouette.
Oh, that's from the Zoom. Well, I'm sharing, so you don't see it yet. So let me stop my share.
No, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and show you, but it's in the way. That little silhouette is in the way. Is there a way to move that?
I don't see this.
From your side.
All right, hold on. Let me see.
At the very, very bottom, right hand side.
I don't see, I'm moving it around, so I don't see it.
Okay, where you go to the very bottom of the screen on the right hand side.
Okay.
Right there. Do you see the little silhouette in front of the clock?
No.
Can you move the silhouette in front of the clock?
No.
You can't do that?
Uh-uh.
Okay. All right. Well, I see a silhouette in front of the clock, but I know that there is a chat at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to move that silhouette so I can show you, but there's a way to turn the chat off so that you don't have all of these bottom messages popping up in front of your face all day long.
Oh,
That would,
yeah. So what that is,
at the very bottom right-hand corner by the clock.
okay, so what that is you go up here to this drop down arrow next to the question mark on your laptop, and then you go to settings down here. It's about 10 down. Okay. And then over here, you go to notifications, because I turned mine off. Okay. And then you, on Facebook, you hit edit, and I have them off right now.
What the one I was going to show you was specific to the chat, but that silhouette is in the way.
Yeah, but
at the very
it's
bottom.
It's probably frozen. Let me refresh. Maybe it'll go away. Did it go away?
No, it's still at the very. I'm trying to move that silhouette. It won't move.
Yeah. So you're talking about the text message?
No, at the very bottom by the clock.
No, I'm talking about what you want to show them.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. At the very bottom of your screen, at the very bottom of Facebook, right above the clock, there is a little asterisk.
Yeah.
And it'll bring up the options.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you bring that up?
Yeah, it's not asterisk. It's the little tool. Okay, I did.
Okay, let me see if I can see. Okay, turn off chat. There it is. I just had to.
Yeah,
there we go.
Turn off chat.
Turn off chat.
Yeah.
And when you do that, all of those messages that pop up on the bottom when you're trying to do things, they won't pop up anymore, but you haven't lost anything.
Oh, cool.
Instead, you go over here to your messages, and they're all right there in one list. You got to click on the little F, click on the F icon, and they are right there where it says Messenger. Right. You haven't lost anything. They just won't be popping up in your face anymore if you turn that chat off.
And let me clarify where we found this. So over on your laptop or your desktop, way to the right is a feed that at the top is everyone that is friends with, that you're friends with, their activity it may not, you don't see it, but it's the activity that's going on within Facebook. And then so right here, I can scroll down, there's activity everywhere. I mean, all these people are just all over the place. And then it gives you your pages. And then right below that is your contacts.
Yeah.
And then right below that, it's
right there,
search,
options.
But there's a little gear wheel. And when you put your mouse over it, you click on it, and you can just turn off the chat.
Yes.
Okay. So, wow, that was awesome, because I didn't even know that was there. And also, you can even there's a new message. You can click a new message, and you'll get a new messenger pop up without going into Messenger. And then there is, that little box right there is really handy for just quick things going on. So like right there, that was that pop-up. I can turn that chat off, and then I won't get any of those pop-ups at all. So turn chat off of all contacts, except or some contacts. I'm going to hit OK. And then I can go back down here and then turn it on when I'm done. And it says turn on chat. Okay?
Right. And so that comes in handy.
Yeah, and you can turn off your video or voice calls. So when you learn how to use this, you have people calling you, and if you're in the middle of something, you want to go and turn the phone off and the video off, and you can even turn off the posting on tabs. So you don't really see what's going on. You don't lose anything, but it basically helps with your concentration.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it drives me crazy when those boxes are popping up all over the place.
Yeah. So anyway, I turned it back on. So I think we've covered it on. See, there's one of the messages that just popped up. This popped up because I turned it back on. I think we've pretty much laid it out. Wouldn't you say, Sherry?
I think so.
All right. So let me stop to share.
Let me show you this one last thing I was going to show you guys. This is just a little fun thing here.
Okay.
Go back to website URL,
and then
Facebook.
And then you got your sharing yours.
And I have to log back in again. I hate that.
This is the stuff that Sherry, this is what aggravates her. When she uses the app, she just allows herself to have so much fun. And that's what I love about her, because she makes everyone feel happy, joyful, and they don't feel aggravated because of all the stuff that she does in Messenger.
All right, we're coming back in here now. Okay. All right, there we go. Imulin tester group.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to click on the camera, photo library, all photos. All right, so what I did, I love my little hacker girl. She's my little cartoon me. So what I did is I clicked a little, you see where right underneath her, there's a little happy face?
Yeah.
Where you click that little happy face, and all of the stickers will come up. So if you don't have any stickers, what you need to do to get some stickers is click the little plus sign over on the right-hand corner at the very bottom next to that cupcake.
Right.
And let me go grab another picture and show you what it looks like. And up pops the sticker store. And you can go and you can get your own emojis.
Right. Not only can you get emojis, but then you also get GIFs. You can
do those too. I will tell you though, the GIFs will slow your Messenger down if you use them too much.
Right. I use them every once in a while just when I want to make Sherry laugh, because I know by how she responds to my GIF, whether she's smiling or giggling. I can always tell.
Oh, the emojis. Okay, yeah. So with the emojis, though, you have to actually, if you're on the phone, you got to download that app Emoji.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, Bitmoji. Bitmoji is what it's called.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so that is our training for the day. Did you have anything else to add to that? No?
Why don't you just just take it off screen share a minute?
Oh, okay. Stop share.
There we go. Well, listen, guys, I know we gave you a lot of information. I will get this recording to Sherry so that she can share it with all of you and her teams and her 4 businesses. I will post it for our personal team in the team section and also on the Messenger. Sherry has me, if I have any training, it goes in Messenger and it goes in my
team group.
my secret group.
That's true.
She has got me convinced that I'm 65. I'll be 65 years old. If I don't keep up with people like Sherry and keep learning, I'll get left behind. No, I'm serious. And I don't want to be left behind, because technology in today's world, Facebook,
forever training.
Yeah. It's ever changing. You think about, listen, you need a home-based business. And the reason you need a home-based business is because Sears is closing stores, Sports Authority's closing stores. You can go on, Macy's is closing stores. The Uber is taking over the taxi business. Airbnb is taking over hotels business, and they have no inventory.
Right.
The world is changing. You need a home-based business so you can change with it.
Absolutely.
And you need to learn how to use Facebook to your advantage and Messenger to your advantage.
Yep. Messenger is the best communicator there is.
It is. And it's going, and I promise you, in the next 3 months, Messenger is going to be more powerful than what we just showed you.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end of the year, who knows? You know, who knows what Messenger will do? You know, and Facebook is just, if you just realize and accept the fact that Facebook is going to be the number one powerhouse on how the world functions.
Absolutely.
Sherry, thank you so much for your time, your knowledge, your training. I just admire you and I appreciate you, and really thanks a lot.
Absolutely, John. It was my pleasure. I hope everybody can use this information. You guys watch these videos. I mean, if you got to watch them, you know, several times, do so. But this will really put you in the now technology, because this is the way that we're going. If you don't have a messenger, then people are looking at you like, what? That's like asking somebody, what kind of TV do you have? Oh, I have one with the rabbit ears. It's black and white. What? What?
As a matter of fact, if you got one of those, you only get like 3 channels again.
What?
You know?
You better have a big widescreen TV.
Exactly. You know?
Same thing. That's your messenger. Your big widescreen TV is your messenger.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.
All right, Sherry, thank you so much again. Listen, it's John Ward, the Healthy Networker. We're always going to bring you powerful training that you can use. It's functional training.
Absolutely.
If you are looking for a homemade based business and they don't have systems, run.
Absolutely.
Talk to you later. Thanks.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome.